Joy. Well, hello everyone. Welcome again to another episode of the Sansu Show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my online family and friends. Welcome again for another hump day. And of course, courtesy of Page Elvie Radio, Las Vegas. Well, the video that you just watched is about a tribute to Mr. Norman Landsberg, aka Money Mocha. Unfortunately, he passed away last year, and his wife, Socorro, gave him a wonderful celebration last Sunday. And so I just want to share that with you. And that was his former band members that came down. I mean, it was amazing. It was a wonderful celebration, you guys. And thank you, Socorro, for inviting us. Okay, now, of course, February have so many holidays. We got to start off with, of course, with the Chinese New Year, because according to Travel China Guide, there's 16 things you should never do during Chinese New Year. I know there's a lot of things you have to do in the Chinese New Year, as an omen or luck for the coming year, not only observing the festival, and some of these Chinese New Year taboos will only sustain for those few days of the festival, while others be kept, till the Lantern Festival. God, Chinese New Year, just so many weeks, so many days, oh my God. Anyway, let me tell you, I learned it tonight. Okay, the first taboo words is avoid negative words during Spring Festival, such as breaking, running out, death. How about if someone died? How can you help that? Ghosts, killing. Of course, killing is never be allowed. Sickness, pain. Oh my God, you can't be sick. Losing and poverty. It means that you can't use those words. So if someone died or someone got killed, you can't use the word. It is a taboo. Okay, now the second one is people should avoid taking medicine or visiting the doctor until after Lantern Festival. So if you're really sick, you can go to see your doctor. Is that really for real? And to illness throughout the year, or else you're gonna get sick throughout the year. Oh my God. Well, in a superstition associated with Chinese New Year, it's wise to follow this tradition unless you're seriously ill. Okay, number 3 is breaking. Never break a bowl, plate, glass. Of course, intentionally, it's kind of crazy, right? Okay, mirror, because breaking may result in money loss and family split in the future. Wow. So if you accidentally break a glass, well, good luck to you, because you got a good luck, shuttering in the New Year, in Chinese New Year weeks. And hiddenly, the fragment should be collected. Okay, if you break something, they want you to collect it and wrap it by a red paper or cloth, and then litter it to the 5th day of the New Year. Another remedy is to say, sweet, sweet ping an. So if you break something, you better not forget to say, swing, swing, ping, ai, which means safe and sound every year. Wow. Okay, now washing clothes. The first 2 days of the Chinese New Year are considered the birthday of the water god. So if you wash clothes during these 2 days, the god will be offended. Wow, which God is this? Because I know Jesus is get offended when you wash the clothes. That's very interesting. Okay, now sweeping and dumping. On the first day of the first lunar month, there is a Chinese New Year taboo on sweeping the house and dumping the trash. Otherwise, all the savings and valuables will be swept away. Is it really necessary? The house owner should start the sweeping from outside to the inside of the house, which intimates collecting money. Besides, pouring water outside should also be avoided, as flowing water indicates movement of money. In this case, money leaving the home. Oh, really? So I guess you can't water your plants. And if you sweep, how about if you forget and accidentally you sweep from the house to outside, which is that house would be normally done. Well, okay. Now crying. This is about, and this one, when I read this one, I'm like, oh my God, I feel sorry for the kids. It is believed that the cry of children forebodes disease and misfortune, which may bring bad luck to the whole family. So if you have a baby, they better not cry or they just kind of close their mouth. Therefore, to avoid children's crying during the festival, parents should not punish their kids, even they make mistakes or are naughty. Well, kids, you get away with everything on the Chinese season, Chinese New Year. You can be bad and you can get punished. So remember that. Okay, lending and borrowing. Do not lend or borrow anything on the first day of lunar, January especially. Money. Lending money is an unlucky omen, which means economically lost. So many people should not offend friends or neighbors by borrowing something from them. Asking for return of debts owed is also a Chinese New Year taboo. Okay, now, married daughter returning home. If a woman gets married and lives apart with her husband's parents, she cannot visit her own parents. Could you imagine that? You have to, your parents has to disown you for this moment on the first day of the new year. Excuse me. Daughters are void as outsiders after they get married. Wow. If they return home on the first day, their parents should be stricken by poverty. Sometimes parents live together with sons, and therefore the bad luck also goes to the women's brothers. Oh my God. Okay, needlework. Okay, now this one, in some Chinese New Year superstitions, women are not expected to do needlework during the festival. How about if you rip something, you can't sew it? Okay, I guess you have to wait. Now, that one I understand you can wait. We give to unnecessary squabbles and quarrels with family members or neighbors. Making shoes is also a definite don't, for that may bring evil home. Ooh. No, that's getting serious here. No. Using scissors, just like doing needlework, using scissors is also an omen for possible quarrels with others. If you want to go through the year peacefully, it is big no to use the scissors during the. I just use the scissors a while. Well, I'm not Chinese, so I guess I'm excused, right? I look Chinese right now. I'm not Chinese, so I think I'm okay. Okay, now getting a haircut. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, people should not get their hair cut during the first lunar month, for it indicates the death of their uncle, mother's brother. And of course, it is things you should never do during the Chinese New Year. Although it sounds absurd, yes, it sounds absurd. People are glad to abide by this tradition. So no haircut. So if you're Chinese or you're practicing Chinese religion or something like that, yeah, don't cut your hair. Okay, now porridge as breakfast. Porridge is a taboo for breakfast on the first day's morning. In the past, poor people should only afford rice porridge. So porridge reflects a down and out life. People usually eat dumplings as the first meal of the new year. Oh, we just had dumpling like a week ago. I guess we're okay. Okay, empty rice barrel. The rice jar indicates people's living standards. It just gets empty. There may be some days of starvation waiting for them in the near future. Oh my God. Because I love rice. I better fill up my rice all the time. So filling the rice jar to the brim before the New Year's Eve is means to attract a healthy financial situation. Okay, wakening up call. People should not awaken others who are asleep on the first day of spring festival. Otherwise, the one wakened up would be urged to do their work all the year round, exhausted and nervous. Okay, second to the last, taking afternoon nap. It is believed that people should become lazy on the year round. Well, now I understand that one. If they take an afternoon nap on the first day of the spring festival, besides when there are visitors on that day, it is impolite if the host is sleeping. Of course, this any time. You shouldn't be sleeping in front of your guest. And now this one, dressing in rags or wearing in black and white. Now, wearing new clothes means a brand new start. So ragged or dirty dressing symbolizes poverty and misfortune and should be avoided. Now, come on now. If you don't have washer and dryer, and if you're sleeping in your car and everything, so it means bad luck, because you're wearing dirty clothes. That's not cool, right? Okay, besides dressing in black and white is only applicable to woefully occasions like funerals and mourning ceremonies like that. Phew. Those are the things that you have to watch at New Year's, Chinese New Year. That's a lot, you guys. So good luck to you. If you're practicing, that's a lot to remember. Okay, now let's go on to the Olympics. Wow, congratulations, United States. You're number two. You have 12 gold, 12 silver, and bronze together. Total 33 medals. Yes, we made it. Congratulations, all athletes. I mean, you did a great job. I mean, just second to Norway. Well, Norway, you're always cold over there. But my God, especially the hockey team, the female team. Oh my God, they really made history, you guys. Even the men also, they made history. Everyone did a very good job. And then now let's talk about Lent. Why Catholics observe Lent? Well, Lent is a simple time of giving things up. It is sacred, an invitation to conversion of heart through prayer, fasting, and acts of charity. Catholics are called. I know a lot of Christians, well, not a lot. Yeah, some Christians don't celebrate Lent, and I learned that from last year. Okay, Catholics are called to recognize their need for God's mercy and to align their lives with the gospel. This season reminds us that transformation happens slowly through daily faithfulness. Lent prepares us not only to celebrate Easter, but to live as renewed disciples of Christ. There you go. So now, since this month, the whole month is a Black History Month. So when it comes to Black History Month, all of the pioneers should be celebrated, you guys, and mentioned. So I'm shining 2 of the 30 Black Americans who have flown under the radar and served to be celebrated for their bravery, accomplishments, and contributions to the civil rights movement, the arts, the politics, technology, and much, much, much more. Okay, so this is 2 amazing, I don't want to call personalities, but amazing people. Miss Dorothy Height. She has been called the matriarch of the civil rights movement and often worked behind the scenes. After receiving 2 degrees from New York University in 1930s, Height worked for the New York City Welfare Department and then became the assistant executive director of the Harlem YMCA. Now, she was involved in anti-lynching protests, brought public attention to the exploitation of African American women working in slave markets, and escorted First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt to the National Council of Negro Women, a council she served on for more than 40 years. Wow. In 1950, she also lobbied President Dwight Eisenhower to take an aggressive stance on schools desegregation issues. Height also worked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She stood on the platform with him when he delivered his famous "I Have a Dream." So, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Height. You're amazing. And of course, the second one is Don Cornelius. As you know, so he's the stature. Mr. Don Cornelius helped to shift Black culture into the spotlight with the creation of the TV show Soul Train. The hippest trip in America was picked up for national syndication in 1971 with its first episode featuring performers Gladys Knight and the Pips. Oh, Pips. Maybe Saya came out. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Eddie Kendricks, Bobby Houghton, go on and on and on, Aretha Franklin, all of those amazing performers. The dance show exposed Black acts to the larger national audience, featuring Soul Train dancers, the Scrabble board, the Soul Train line, which is famous even up to now. Every time you go to a party, we always have a Soul Train line. And of course, his famous catchphrase, love, peace, and soul. Yes, Nan Cornelius, thank you so much for your contribution. There you go for our Black History Month. Okay, now this time when we go on a break, I want to introduce to you the piece that Mr. Coro de Castro played on a tribute for his husband. As you know, she's also a songwriter. She's a producer at the Landsberg Music Productions, and of course, the wife of Norman Landsberg. And she's also not just a songwriter; she's an arranger, a producer, a multi-key boardist, as a on and on and on pianist. So please, with help welcome Miss Socorro de Castro. Hi. Oh my God! I hope you enjoyed the Miss Socorro. I mean, she really made me cry. I mean, it was a very teary moment. But this time, I'm so excited. This we have a young person tonight. But all my guests are young. You know, it's just different ages. That's all it is. But I'm so excited about her because she's only in junior high school in St. Edward's Church, and she's been an altar girl for I guess for a while, for 4 years. So please help me welcome Miss Lauren Dizon. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
I didn't call you Miss. You're too young to be called. Hey, girl. Well, I'm so excited to have you tonight. Well, tell us a little bit about you. I know you're in high school, but were you born and raised here in the U.S. or in the Philippines?
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Oh, so have you ever been to the Philippines at all?
Yeah, most of my family lives in the Philippines.
What part of the Philippines your family is from?
My mom's side's in Baguio, and then my dad's side's in Antipolo and Balara, near Manila.
Oh, those are all Tagalog, no?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, are your mom and dad are watching us tonight? Would you like to say hi to
I
them?
don't know if they're watching.
Yeah. Well, okay. Can you describe how your faith, being a altar girl, shaped your daily life as a student of St. Edward's Church school?
Yeah, so I started altar serving when I was in fourth grade, going to St. Edward. I
Mm-hmm.
actually go to a public school at New York Memorial High School because St. Edward is from kinder to eighth grade, so I've been at that
Oh,
school for that long. But I've been altar serving for around like 8 years now, and it's really grown my faith because just to be there on the altar and like being so close to the body and blood of Jesus, it's like so amazing. Like, I don't know.
no, isn't it? Yeah, as I mentioned to you before, my kids also, they were altar girl and altar boy. And yeah, they serve also the church. And it's really an amazing moment. I wish I was able to do that when I was young, but it's really good. Yeah, that you have that experience. Do you serve every week or no, huh? Or
Yeah,
every other week?
I try to serve every week. If I'm not scheduled on Sundays, I go on Saturdays. So, yeah.
So how do you balance academic responsibilities with your extracurricular activities, like community service, like that?
Mm. I always like I always like to put God first as he's all the reason why I'm in school and being able to like academically achieve to my like highest potential.
Mm-hmm.
Um so like I always put in my effort like doing well in school to like glorify him in different ways by like getting good grades. And as you mentioned like altar serving, I believe like if I can spend like hours on homework, I can at least spend 1 hour with God. So I
It's
feel like
true.
I can't do one without the other.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you, girl. Oh my God. This is really nice to hear for a young generation about serving the church or serving whatever faith they have, right? And just to be present, just to say, thank you, Lord, and I'm serving you for an hour of my time. You know what I mean? Or 2 hours or whatever, what requires you to do on your faith. So since also Black History Month is in February, so what do you understand about Black History Month and how do you celebrate it?
Um, I like my understanding of it comes mostly from school since like we talk about it sometimes. I understand like it honors the contributions and like the achievements in history of Black people. Like today, or not today, but like this past week in AP US history, we've been learning of like how Black people impacted like shaping of our country. But yeah,
Oh, do they teach like the slavery all the way,
yeah,
the historic part of how the Black people came in this country? They teach
yeah,
that in school,
yeah, they
everything?
do.
Oh, do they show videos or they just books or stuff?
It's mostly just books. My teacher was telling us how like our textbook it like kind of softens the language about slavery, so we don't get like the really detailed stuff about it, but we do learn about it at school.
Mm. So, do they teach you about the civil rights movement, how it helped to open up all races to have rights in this country? Have they ever teach that in your school? That
Yeah,
because yeah, go ahead.
we're getting to it now. We're just like past like the Gilded Ages where it talks about industry, and it started talking about how like this woman Ida B. Wells, she's a journalist, suffrage, and a civil rights activist. And
Mm.
she actually challenged like the Jim Crow South and racial violence such as lynching.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's good. At least they teach because when I was born and raised in the Philippines, I mean, they don't teach that. We
mm,
have yeah, we have American history, but they never really focus on the slavery part. It's just more about presidents, and it's just small stuff, which are understandable because we should learn more about Filipino history, right? Because being in the Philippines. But so I didn't learn anything about slavery or anything or Dr. Martin Luther King, civil rights movement until I got here in the US.
Mm.
And it was a rude awakening, for me to see that. And even also being discriminated. As a Filipina, have you ever experienced being discriminated anywhere in your school or anywhere?
No, not really, because like most of my school's like all Asians and Filipinos, so we kind of like a community there. And yeah,
Oh, what school did you go to again? I'm sorry.
Newark Memorial High School.
Oh, Newark Memorial High School. Oh, yeah, you're right, because you're not in St. Edwards anymore.
No,
Okay, Newark Memorial High School. Wow. A lot of Filipinos there? Really?
yeah,
Is that the one in Union City?
no, it's here in Newark.
Oh, it's in Newark. Oh, yeah, yeah, Newark. You just said that. No. Pay attention, Sansu. Pay attention. Well, this was also celebrating the Chinese New Year. Can you share any Chinese celebration that you have probably attended or something?
Yeah, so like last week I went to my friend's house and she's Vietnamese and they also celebrate it. And then they like cooked like all of their like traditional foods and it was like really good. But here at home, since my mom's family is part Chinese, we like made
Oh,
dumplings and we had decoy. I don't know if you know what that is, but
yeah, I
yeah.
think I had decoy before. Yes, yes. Oh my God! So did you hear what I said a while ago? I mean,
Yeah.
about all the don'ts that you're supposed to do. And do you guys really do that? Being your, do you? So I mean, do you exercise your Chinese culture?
Like I know like my mom talks about some of those stuff you said, but like we don't really do it. We just kind of acknowledge it.
Oh, okay. So you never get spanked, huh? On New Year's.
You know?
Only in those moments. Doesn't matter how bad you are, your mom and dad just look at you like, you get away with murder. But that's good. I know some of those are kind of weird, though. I don't think they're really for real. Yeah, there's taboo stuff like you can't say the word killing and all that. Of course, you're not supposed to use to say the word killing until someone really got killed that moment. You have to use the word. Those are weird. But okay, but this my I'm sorry. With advice, what advice can you give to students who never been to a Catholic school? Because most of the time, like my kids, have never been to any Catholic schools. So how can you tell young people the difference between the Catholic and the public school?
Yeah, so from when I like switched over to public high school, I was
Mm-hmm.
really missing like that community aspect because Catholic schools are like actually really small. The class sizes are also really small, so you kind of have like a shared bond and you like kind of have
Mm-hmm.
a family with your class. I definitely miss that now being in public school since public school is so big and there's so many people.
Mm-hmm.
I also like love how they obviously it's a Catholic school, so we have religion classes and we go to mass every month, and like I miss that aspect being in public school. But yeah,
Oh, do you have to pray before you start the class in
yeah,
Catholic school?
we do prayer during morning assembly, and then we normally pray before our religion classes. And
Oh, do you miss being wearing the uniform though? Because I know you have to wear uniform in Catholic schools, right?
yeah, a lot of people say they hated me having uniform, but I kind of liked it because like I didn't have to think about what to wear every day.
I know. See, you're the first one that I've ever heard of a young person said, I love a uniform. I did. I loved it when I was in the Philippines. But see, in the Philippines, even though it's public school, we still wear uniforms.
Yeah.
I love it. So you're right. Every morning you don't have to worry about what I'm going to wear. Do I look good? And because it's all the same. You know, you don't have to change or anything, but it's really good. So, do you if, for example, if the United States said, okay, all students, like in the Philippines, right? Like all schools have to wear uniform. Are you going to vote for it? even
I,
in your high school?
I feel like I don't know. Because like
And then,
now being a junior, like I got used to like thinking of what to wear before each day, and it's just yeah.
you guys, so you don't want to go back to uniform if they require uniforms for the high school?
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
That's good though, because it's an easy thing, And then on weekend you can wear whatever you want to wear, right? It's really there's a positive side of it. You don't have no excuse to be late. But how was your school encouraged you to involved in social justice initiatives? Have they ever encouraged that in school at all?
Yeah, at our school we have like they're really like they really want to make their voices loud in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Um and like especially with the rallies going on recently, like my school has like participated in it. Our student government has like organized stuff to for students to like express their feelings about different topics, and just like allowing people to exercise their freedom of speech.
Oh, that's good. They teach you about your freedom of speech because that's one thing that we have to honor. The
Mm.
freedom of speech, because not a lot of countries have that. That that's a power that we have being an American citizen. They have the power to say, I mean, in the right way though. I mean, you can't be too wild and too violent about it. So, what are your future goals? How do you think your time at school had prepared you for college?
My future goals, like
Mm-hmm.
I ultimately want to become a surgeon to help people, especially like in my community, because I honestly love the New York community, and I don't want to go very far in terms of like what school I choose. I think my time at school has prepared me like academically, but also being able to work with like different people from different backgrounds, from different religions, and yeah.
Oh, that's good. But are you gonna? Of course, it's gonna be university, right? If you're gonna go medicine, isn't it? You have
Yeah,
to be university. Yeah, because I don't think they have a trade school for medicine, right? They do. They have to. It's like that's a long one though. If you want to be a surgeon, it's like 8 years, right?
yeah, I
8
think so.
yes. Wow. So if you're gonna go to a university, which one? The one in San Francisco?
Um, I'm thinking between UC Davis and UC Berkeley.
Oh yeah, Berkeley is a little closer.
Yeah,
Uh, um, I think so, or maybe San Francisco too.
yeah.
So, what are your hobbies, girl? I mean, you're not doing anything.
I played a piano and violin, so I've been doing that since I was in elementary school.
Oh my God! Have you ever composed a song at all?
No,
Yeah, you never know. While you're praying over there, you were like, oh, I composed something.
yeah.
you know, so that's good that you're into music. So, who's your favorite artist?
I like recently I've been listening to a lot of like praise and worship music, so different like artists such as like Forrest Frank or Phil Wickham. Um, a couple like weeks ago, I went with my friends to an Elevation Rhythm and Strings and Heart like concert, and it was like really fun.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
good. So maybe if you write a song, it will be more spiritual, right? I think
yeah.
that's where you're heading to. Yeah, because you don't want to go to rock, heavy metal. You're not into that, right?
Not really.
Not really. That's good. That's really good. Oh my God. So we learned so much about it. Is this something you want to share to to the young people out there and to inspire, especially the one that is still in elementary or, going through some stuff right now, to be positive? Would you like to say something, anything to our online family and friends?
I would just say just like if you're struggling, or like if you're like any like in any stage of life, God will always be there. he will be there through the ups and downs, and even if it gets hard, he will always be there. You can always turn to him. And don't be discouraged. Like, if you fall into sin, he will always forgive you because he loves all of us, no matter what. So, yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful message. Oh my God. Oh my God, Lauren, you're amazing. You are amazing. Would you like to give a shout out to your family and friends?
Yeah. Like, hi, Ava. Hi, Tyler.
That's good. I hope they're watching tonight. Well, thank you so much, Lauren, for taking your time and for your patience and it's been nice knowing you. I mean, really to hear a younger generation in touch with their faith. You know what I'm saying? Because as you know, when we go to church, you don't see a lot of the same age as you, right? Mostly the older crowd, but for you to be in touch with your faith and to really talk about it and be proud of it, it's remarkable. And I just want to salute you and I just want to praise you for it. Thank you so much for, yeah, your parents are so proud of you. They raised a good person. God bless you, my dear. And I see you in the church, all right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless. See you soon.
Po, si Orlino de la Cruz ay kapitan po ng Patal Pinto sa Pinatubo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Aita Tribe Foundation. Nagpapasalamat po ako uli sa mga bigay nyo po. Dito po ay lumiwanag na po ang namin po, community namin po. Nuulit ko lang po, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo po. Ito po. Ay, mas pasalamat kami po sa nagtutulong sa amin po sa Aita Foundation po. Ngayon lang po kami ng ilaw na maliwanag po dito sa Patal Pinto po. Thank you po.
Ito po yung mga kasama namin, nag-install ng solar dito sa sitio. Dayday. Ayan si Conchal. Ayan si Joseph. Si Goryo. Si Commander Aka. Ito si Kapitan. Ayan si Pangkok. Ayan si Ate Parina. Ayan ang cooker namin, no, si Ate Parina. Ayan, no. Dito kami sa Sitio Dayday. Ayan, no. Dayday pala yung Sitio Dayday. Ayan. Ayan, no.
Na? Mamili-pili ka ba?
Ayan sila. Nandito kami ngayon. Nagluluto. Ayan, no. Ayan yung asawa ni Kap. Ayan sila. Ayan yung mga yan. Maliwanag na sa labas. Good morning everybody. Nandito po kami ngayon sa Sitio Dayday. Nag-install ng solar panel. Ayan sila, oh. Ayan si Kagawad. Menus ng Sitio Dayday. Ayan si Pangkok. Ayun. Mabay dito.
Bilala ko yata.
Dito po kami natulog. Super lamig. Parang nasa Tagaytay. Ayan. Ayan.
Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Lauren Dizon. She's an amazing young girl. I'm just gonna go farther. God bless you, Lauren. I mean, I know you, as I said, your parents so proud of you, and thank you for shining us with a little lighter note and a beautiful message. Now this time, she's going to entertainment because she's from Vegas. She's based in Vegas. She's a producer of Star Magical Productions LLC. So without further ado, please help me welcome Miss Elvie Kaelin. Hi, Day.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you
Kumusta
for
na?
having me here. Okay
Oh,
lang. Kind of like
oh,
sleepy or
thank you.
tired, but I'm good.
Because I know you're doing a lot. You've been producing a lot, and we're going to talk about it later too. So tell us a little bit about you, my dear. Were you born and raised here in the U.S. or?
No, I was born and raised in the Philippines, and then I finished my college there, and after that, I came to America to work.
Oh, to work. Wow. Well,
Yeah, and
because
then I
where are you
retired
from?
already. I'm from the south of the Philippines in Negros Island.
Oh, Bisaya, de ka?
Yes, yes, I speak Cebuano.
So that's perfect, and I called you Inday.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of Visayan, they call you Inday means baby sister
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because Inday means girl, right? That's
Yeah.
what it is. As
Or
long as
baby sister, youngest baby, or
you're sister, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it's like a respect of a name instead.
hmm So, can you share with us what inspired you to start Star Magical Production LLC? What was the journey had been like as a producer?
Well, so far so good. I really like to sing and stuff. And I like to meet up, artists and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
I learned it when I finished my work, when I retired, and I met this person who is in the showbiz for 30 years,
Wow.
and he mentored me and helped me how to do this and stuff like that. And I kind of like it because you don't do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Plus you select who you want to be work with, on which artist you like to work with. If there were your um, stars before and you want to meet them and you idolize them, then you can always ask them, to come and meet you and work with them.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you were a singer. You are a singer, right? So you just perform in the Philippines, or
Yeah, just,
even you?
like wherever, but not as a professional singer. Just
Oh,
sing. Yeah. I just
sing.
sing. My family is singers. We have a band. My father owns a live band back home, and we were raised with musical. The whole family sings. We play instruments,
Oh,
all of us. Yeah.
wow. Including your mom.
My mom is a singer too. Yeah. My dad is a lead um, guitar.
Wow.
Yeah. So all of us can sing and play instruments from them.
Yeah. Are they all here now? Say U.S. Your mom and dad.
There's like I, there's 4 or 5 of us before, and when my brother retired, he went back to the Philippines. We want to stay
Mm.
there and feel more comfortable at home since we have an ancestral home. So he stayed there. He's back there for 5 years or 6 years already, and he loves it back home. He's done
Yes, you
here.
get spoiled when
We
you have a
do, we do back
dollar,
home.
huh?
Yeah, we
Yeah, when
always
you
get
have
spoiled back home.
I know, because when you have a dollar, you can afford a lot of things and you can have a housemaid and you don't have to lift any
Exactly.
fingers.
Yeah, life is easier back home, which I go
It's
home every
easy.
year.
Yes.
It's
See,
it's
but
really nice.
that's good. Yeah, it's nice, but it gets expensive if you don't have enough dollar to spend, because money goes there so fast. It's like water.
Yes, it does.
But
Everywhere, money goes so fast.
yeah, money goes so fast. So, um, do you have like a memorable projects that you have worked on, and what made you stand out for you?
Um, well, it's more of like encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the artists will call you, can you produce me? Or they send you letters like, can you help
Mm-hmm.
me, do a concert there in the States?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do. I'll see, see how much your talent fee, and then find out from there if the people can afford to pay them. You know,
Yes.
because stars are really expensive. I was like, you
Yes.
know, it's you have to find what their talent fee and everything, their packages, how much they are, where they want to stay, and it's a lot of work. It's not
It is
easy. Yeah, it's not easy to produce. So,
to
you
produce.
know, if the production is easy to be a producer, if you think it's easy, why can't the artists themselves produce their own show, right?
Right?
Yeah,
Because
they could have.
yeah, because they
It's
have to sell tickets, they have to do all this other stuff that producers has to do.
yeah, and plus you fork out some cash before you start your show. You have to call to do your graphics, your tickets, your flyers, posters, and everything. You find it
Mm-hmm.
out how much you spend, and then if the artist says, "Oh, this is how I am cost. This is my talent fee," is like, "Oh, wow." If that's your talent fee plus my expenses, oh no, I will not sell you. I
Yes,
I won't.
especially yeah,
It is.
especially
People will look at you like,
yes.
especially here in Las Vegas. They will say, "Oh, your tickets are expensive. Might as well go to the strip and watch, the real stars there."
That's
Yes.
I
So,
thought I thought you said when you go to the strip and see some strippers. No, I thought that's what you were gonna say.
oh, Las Vegas and on on those high end kind of street. They call it strip. Las Vegas strip. Yeah.
Let's be.
It's
But do you just produce singers, or you also have dancers? Oh, any kind of acts, right?
no, just singers back home.
Oh, just singers. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Prison singers from back home, and
Mm-hmm.
see who these people want to see for a long time. Then I'll see if I can get them cheaper, or if I can afford, then I'll help them come to the States. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
but
work. You have to get the visa and stuff, and they want to fly
yes,
commercials. I mean, business flights. So it's really a lot of work.
it is. It's just it's very tedious, and of course you have to have public relations and
Yes.
get some sponsors and all this stuff. Yeah, I've been there, because I also produce shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, nonprofit organizations. But so what are the vision and mission of the Star Magical production?
Well, just it's those help where people here in the States want to see their idols from the Philippines that they haven't seen and want to hear them singing in front of them, back home that they cannot afford to go home anymore, and if they can see it here in the States, they will pay
It's
for
true.
some.
It's
Yeah,
true.
like, yeah, if my artist is there and they're
Mhm.
one of my idols and they come to America, they'll pay for it.
Mhm.
They'll watch because it's been a long time and they miss home
It's
and
true.
they sing our
Yeah.
local songs back home. They can
Mhm.
relate it. Yeah,
It's true. So are your artists diverse? Are they just all Filipinos?
they're all Filipinos.
No, they're Filipinos. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're
So do you
Filipinos from.
gear on? Go ahead.
They're all Filipinos from Philippines. They're not U.S. citizens. Only a few. The
Mhm.
singers from the States because
Mhm.
they're born here and they go home to the Philippines and learn, be an actor and actresses and stuff. And then people will remember them, those kids that went home. Oh, their parents were, in the 60s. Oh, I'd like to watch him, see how he sings. Just, see from there if they sing like their parents and stuff. And they
Yes.
still buy tickets
Oh, okay.
for.
Because I know you have two upcoming shows, right? You have Lola Happy Bistro that's
Yeah,
coming out.
in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be on March 7th. And
Mm-hmm.
there's one coming this Friday in LA. Those two.
Oh, oh, those two, right? Those
Yeah,
that you have a lot of artists, Di. Oh my God.
I know,
This is
right? So,
yeah, this is gonna be an amazing show.
yeah,
You have one which is Cocina Filipina, right? You also have that.
yeah.
And well, what is I know you don't have to say the name, but an artist that really gave you so much hard time was so a diva. who wants to do
Oh,
this and
this
you want.
this originally this groups of Hagibis, the originals is still in the Philippines, and maybe a
Mhm.
couple of them passed away, and they're old already, like 60s and 70s. And this
Mm,
guy, the Hagibis, they're the second generation. They sing all the songs those guys sing.
mm,
It's like, and they're doing it themselves live. So people from the Philippines that's been here for a long time, and these three guys are new. That is from the U.S. They're not from the Philippines. They are USA Hagibis. The Hagibis Philippines is still back home,
mm-hmm.
and they're seeing the legendary of those guys that originally sing that songs that they'll be going to
Mm-hmm.
perform.
So you're telling me they're the divas?
Hagibis, yeah.
No, divas. They're like, you want to be
Oh yeah,
special.
yeah, yeah. They're
Oh,
special. Yeah,
really?
yes, they are. Yeah, we just had a show in Cucamonga, and they did very well. It was
Good.
nice.
It was nice. Oh, that's good. I mean, what I mean is, do you have any artists that really like give you so much hard time? Like, look, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Did you
Oh
have
yeah,
any artists? Oh, of course, you
there's
didn't have
this
to
part
say
of
the
their
name.
package that they ask you.
I know it's
Like this
some
is
weird stuff, huh?
no, yeah, they'll send you the package, the agreement, and this is what they want. I want for if they're from the Philippines, I want business class, and I have plus one person with me, and I want a maximum of 3 nights in a hotel, and I want my food free for 3 days times
Oh
three.
my,
Yeah, that's you didn't even have money. You didn't even have to sell tickets yet. I mean, you have to get it from your pocket because
oh my,
you cannot promote them unless you sign the agreement that yes, I will follow what you want. Yeah,
yes.
there's so many
So
logistic funds including in it.
it's true. So, what kind of advice can you give to aspiring producers? Because it seems like it's not an easy job, or for
Oh,
anyone who wants to enter that field.
you have to have money to start a production if you
Yeah.
produce. Yeah, because when you sign the agreement, you got
Mm-hmm.
to give money to the artist. When you sign the agreement, the money is from your own pocket because you cannot sell tickets yet.
It's
You got to
true.
pay
It's
them.
true.
You got to get their hotels and blah. You have to book them ahead of time so you get it cheaper. And then when they
Mm.
come, you give them the other half of their money. So
Are you doing this on your own, or do you have somebody else, like a partner, that doing the other things for you? Or
we have promoter. Yeah,
mm,
there's some people that can help you, but you got to pay them too. I mean,
of
before the
course.
promotion, you have to pay them to start their job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah,
It is.
it's
It's
a
not
lot of money.
easy. It's a
It's
lot of
not
work.
a lot of
It's
work. Then you have to call your artist, this and that. Make
mm-hmm.
sure in 2 weeks from the show, make sure you sold tickets like 80% of the show. Otherwise, you know, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But
But okay, go ahead.
I'm doing this productions like once a year, not in a once a year, pretty much because I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay tax for all the
Mm-hmm.
income you want to make. But it's fun. It's
Let's
really fun.
say,
I love it. I enjoy it.
yes, if you're
And
given a chance, which artist, not just Filipino, but American artists that you would like to work or produce or to work with or to work?
oh,
Yeah.
here,
Oh, you want
um,
Sharon?
I'm not sure. It depends on how much they are. You have to consider
Uh-huh.
first is their talent fee.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, you know you from there if they say this is my talent fee, this is what I want, da da da. Then you total them like, oh my god, it's 250,000. You think you can sell 250,000 tickets, in
Oh,
one
it
day or two
depends.
days?
If it's
It's
Bruno
really
Mars, you might be.
Bruno Mars is very expensive.
Oh yeah, very expensive. But if as a producer also you make money because it's not hard to sell his tickets because he really
Exactly.
performed. He really
Yeah, you
performed.
can. You can. Actually, even back artists that are cheaper. You can make money
Mm-hmm.
if you can sell your tickets in a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a production. I have production. I produced this artist, and
Mm-hmm.
3 months before you have to pay them, down payment to be able to
Mm-hmm.
start your promotion. But this
Mm-hmm.
artist help you promote. He goes to Facebook, live shows and stuff. Plus, she has people that help me sell the tickets. They have people also. They call them like, yeah, I'm going to have a show in your city. Can you help Miss Elvie as the producer? Then they'll help you. There are some artists that really call their friends and people
Mm-hmm.
to help you sell. There are artists that's like they just sit and wait and think like, are we selling tickets? Like, hello, you're not helping us.
Yes.
It's so different. There's an artist that will help you, and there's an artist that they just sit and wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some that shy, but they're wild on stage, just like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is so quiet, so timid, kind of thing before the show. But when it comes to the stage, oh my God,
I know,
he's,
right? Yeah, I've seen his show.
yeah, yeah. So it really depends on the artist. There are some artists that just not comfortable selling tickets, which is those are the hardest artists to have.
Yeah,
You know.
they have people, they have promoters, like if they do it in a casino or in a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
those people in the casino will sell the tickets with just all the
Mm-hmm.
people there. They can sell them. But if you're a
Oh.
producer, like local producer, like you don't know anyone here, where are you going to sell your tickets? You only sell it to the Filipinos. At least here in Las Vegas, we have what 1.6 million Filipinos, but still,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to find, and you have to introduce these people to them. It's not like Michael, Bruno Mars. You don't have to tell them who they are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
People
know that's
from
the hardest.
who is this guy? Oh, he's a YouTube sensei. Oh, what kind of song is this? Then you have to explain them and tell them, oh, this is, oh, he was a guest. Oh, you watch Filipino channel? Oh, we don't have Filipino channel. And then boom, they're not going to buy you.
I know
Like,
that's
who's
why
this?
it's not easy. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
easy.
hard because you have to approach, you have to sell one on one. Hi, hello,
Mm-hmm.
are you Filipinos? Oh, I have a show with this. Who is that
Mm-hmm.
guy? You don't know. You will be
I
like,
know.
like, who's this guy? Oh, Sophronia. Who's Sophronia? Oh, the one that won the American. Oh, I heard about him. Like, can you buy tickets? He's coming here. Like, oh, it's okay. We're not interested. It's like the big stars, American big stars. They just sell
They
their
just
tickets at
ignore it.
Ticketmasters or Eventbrite, and people will buy them.
Yeah, and plus it depends how much your tickets. But if your ticket's $200-300,
Oh
definitely they
no,
want to
no.
ask question. You know,
Yeah, you have
but
to be Bruno Mars to sell your tickets for 250. But
for $200 or $300,
yeah, so
yes.
ours is like 55, 98,
Mhm.
130, 150. They will say like, oh, that's too expensive. They will still do that. And then they
I
will
heard
wait,
you. I
and then
heard
they
you. I
will wait
heard
for
you.
last minute. But
Yeah,
yeah,
because
oh,
I have. Go ahead.
like last minute, like, oh yeah, we want to watch. You still have tickets? Yeah, we do. Then they huggle you.
Well, thank you for giving us that insight because
Yeah,
when I was doing producing also, I was doing the same thing. It's not easy to produce a show, especially your artist is pretty much unknown or, a lot of people doesn't know it yet, but it depends. Yeah, that's why you have to base the price of the ticket. If
right.
the person, yeah, if the person is not pretty much known to the community and stuff like that, you really have to work hard if you're gonna sell $50 to 80 or $100 per ticket because you're gonna get a lot of questions before someone will say, "Okay, I get one." Oh, I buy at the door, or
Yeah, because they
kind of
don't
thing.
know who they are.
Yes, they don't know who
You
they are.
explain to them this and that. Because they're back
Yeah.
home in the province. Oh,
Yes.
why won't you get her and this? I cannot afford.
Yes. Well, thanks so much, my dear. Would you like to give a shout out to our online family and friends out there and invite them to your show?
Yes. Hello everyone. Hagibis USA is having a concert at Cocina Filipino this Friday, February 27 at 7 p.m. Tickets are only $55 per head, and it's open seats. So go there early so you can get a nice seat and watch the show. It's rock and roll.
Yes.
So thank you. Yeah, let's have some dancing there.
Awesome. And also, my dear, hope to see you when I go to Vegas because I know you're based in
Yeah.
Vegas. Oh,
Yes,
how
give
can
me a
they get
call.
hold of? Yeah, and how can they get
You can
hold
call
of
me
your
here.
production?
You
Yeah.
can call me on my messenger. I'm always on my phone.
Yes, but I'm saying is for the online family and friends out there, how can they get hold of your production if they have a talent or they want to ask you to
Oh,
produce?
I have my Facebook has the background of my Facebook is my production, so they can
Oh,
see
okay.
it. Yeah,
Elvie, Kaelin. Do you
yeah,
have a
and
phone
then
number or just
yeah,
Messenger?
it's there too. I have a phone number. If they click on my about me, myself, my address, my email, everything is there. If I
Oh,
get
okay.
hacked, oh well, let's just change it another. We all get hacked, but I'm not afraid of being hacked. I can always change the password; it'll come back.
Yeah. What would you like to give a shout out to your family and friends out there?
Yeah. Hello to all my family and friends here. I don't know. I cannot say. Do I? I can say names. No, I just want to say shout out to the Good Vibes band, the Hagibis band, the Hagibis themselves. My brother Alde, he's one of the performers right now. Elroy also is a performer there. Janor, Bunny is my host in our concert. So hello to you guys. Our concert is coming very soon. One more night, and then it's the game on.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck. Good luck on your shows. And
Thank
and
you. Thank you for
yes, thank you.
inviting me here.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. And hopefully we can work together. You never know. We might.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
you can
talk
come to
about.
Las Vegas.
Yes, we got to work together for sometime this year because I have a lot of requests
Yeah.
to someone to have a show there in Vegas.
Oh
So
wow. Yeah,
yeah. So
you know,
let's talk
I'll find
about it.
time for you.
Yes, thank you, my dear. God bless you.
You
And
too. God bless you.
yeah,
Thank you so
I hope to.
much. Good
Thank you. I hope
night.
to see you soon. Good night.
Yes.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.